I don't know if y'all are anything like me, but I love some good R&B. And this week, we got the surprise return of one of R&B's leading men, the one, the only Giveon, with his brand new single, 20s. So I don't know if y'all have heard 20s online or maybe the full song on a streaming platform, but what Giveon was able to do on this song was absolutely incredible. We rarely hear a sound like this, and it blends elements of the old school 60s, 70s soul sound and modern elements of R&B today. But Giveon was able to do that behind such a lush production. His voice was like velvet on this track. His tone was super rich, and he was really able to pour out his heart on this track 20s. But what is this track all about really? So 20s is basically Giveon reflecting and looking back on a relationship in his 20s that lasted 6 years. Now, we don't know who the relationship was about. A lot of people are talking about how this is him after his relationship with Justine Skye. But again, there's no clarity on who he was talking about with this 6-year relationship. But regardless of that, we can all relate to this in some way or another. Being in a long-term relationship in your 20s or trying to juggle and find love in your 20s, you make so many mistakes. You see the highs, you see the lows. The person that you may expect to spend the rest of your life with, you only may be with for only a couple months. And Giveon really talked about that through his own perspective in this song. And again, behind such an incredible production and giving one of his best vocal performances ever, Giveon was able to really connect with his audience emotionally. I mean, everywhere on social media, people are falling in love with this track. Even the 30-second snippet, I heard it on TikTok, just to tell a quick story. I heard it on TikTok, and I was just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and then I saw Giveon on there, and I was like, Giveon? I haven't heard about his name in a minute. And I listened to the 30 seconds of the chorus when he brought it. I didn't know I'd be wasting my time on you. When he brought it up to there, behind that production, it was incredible. And then it got me hooked on the song. I heard the full one when it did release last Friday. And let me tell you, it definitely lived up to the hype. Again, I love good R&B, and I feel like Giveon is definitely up there when it comes to top tier male R&B artists. I mean, you have the Chris Browns of the world, the Leon Thomases, the Brents, you have the Bryson Tillers, the Parties, but Giveon himself, that tone, his vocal ability, and also him always singing about love and heartbreak and everything in between, that is his lane, and he always thrives in it. And then again, just talking about 20s overall, this has me super excited about his album. Now, Giveon did say that 20s is the first chapter of something he's really excited to share. So that only means that album is coming soon. I'm really excited about this because when Giveon gives us an album, he gives us an incredible album. If you look at his whole discography, Giveon has always given us fire albums and EPs. When it's all said and done, Take Time, Give or Take, he's always given us bangers across all of his projects. So for him to walk into this new era using the sound that he had on 20s on a complete album, that is definitely going to be a must listen for sure. But with V-Day right around the corner, this man is definitely a genius, especially because he knows his fan base. A lot of them are in their 20s and they're still going through this, or they're just getting out of something similar that he went through, and they're going to run this up, especially on V-Day. Now, for me, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this track on V-Day, but even after this weekend passes, I know this is still going to be in my rotation for sure. Giveon definitely has a banger on his hands. If you haven't already listened to it, go run up 20s by Giveon out now. But I want to hear from y'all. What do you think about 20s from Giveon? And are y'all excited about this potential album coming soon? I definitely am. And if we're looking at potential features, one really stands out to mind. I have two potentially, but one for sure that I want to see Giveon collab with has to be Snow Allegra. Snow and Giveon, they never miss. So I'd love to see them give us another banger. Everyone online is talking about Giveon and SZA. I would love to see those two give us a collab. That would definitely be dope. Cleo Soul, possibly her and Giveon. I'd be excited about that. There are so many endless possibilities, but I want to hear from y'all. Let me know what you think down in the comments. But until next time, my name is Josh Bryant, host of Urban View, your #1 home covering everything in hip hop, R&B, and the culture overall. And until next time, peace.